Hey, good Monday morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Hope you made it through the holiday weekend, had some fun, and had a safe time. Now, strange hue to the sky, isn't it? You've been seeing the forecast for sunny skies, and you look outside and it's like, is it cloudy or isn't it cloudy or what's going on? Well, that's actually smoke from fires up to the north in Canada. I'm going to show that to you on the satellite here in just a moment. It's even, I believe, possibly showing up on the radar. So you might want to watch out for that because you might think that there's scattered light showers around the way the radar looks. But I believe that that is also all the smoke debris in the sky. I'll show that to you. And we'll look at a pretty quiet week. We'll also look at slowly warmer temperatures on the way and some 90s probably in the offing 6 to 10 days out or so. So summer is progressing. I know it's a month late. Maybe that means it will last a month. Certainly stranger things have happened, and that is certainly possible. So here we go. All right, now look at the composite radar. You see all these little specks around that aren't really moving much at all. I believe that to be the smoke up in the sky. And remember, these radar beams are so powerful that they can hit tiny little particles and bounce back and tell the radar there's a return there. Hey, good morning, Don Kuhn. Been a long time since I talked to you. Smells like burning northern pine. All right. Hey, Ontario, do you have the smoke too? Here it is. So here is the visible satellite. We have to wait until the sun gets up to see it. And look at that. We are just socked in by smoke in the sky. Ontario also. So almost the entire state has it going on. Down in the far southeast, toward the Detroit area, if you see this kind of weird hue to the sky coming in from the north, then that is the smoke. We saw that yesterday out on Duck Lake and Interlochen. The lake breeze and the north wind kicked in, and right behind it, this strange sky developed. I was telling my friends, hey, that looks like smoke. And then I come back and look at the satellite. You can see that's definitely the same. Okay, so as far as weather goes, oh, and by the way, one more thing on smoke. I'm not so sure that the models that crank out the high temperature forecast that we derive our temperature forecast from, I'm not so sure that the models will incorporate the smoke into the forecast. So it's going to probably be hard to figure out when it will thin. It's more of just like all we can do is look at it advecting along and seeing when it's thinning, but right now it looks pretty thick for today. And then the second thing is it's probably going to knock 2 or 3 degrees off of the high temperature because we do have a cooling, a shading effect from that. All right, let's go back to it. Someone's trying to call me, but we'll just keep denying them. All right, so pretty quiet week for us. What's going on is there's a high pressure center over here. That's another reason why the smoke could stick around, because that's kind of a stagnant type pattern. So we go into tomorrow and it looks real good. And we go into Wednesday, and I'm sorry, jumped there ahead. This is Wednesday late afternoon and evening. So that's when our showers and thunder showers come through this week. And, there are a couple of hours of showers and thunderstorms in any one spot. And then that moves on to the east as we head toward Friday and maybe something by the weekend. But you can really see a quieter weather pattern. One thing you will notice is down here, it looks like a tropical system could be forming. It's off the coast of Florida right now, and over the next couple of days it's projected to get kind of a circulation and move onshore somewhere in the western half of the Gulf of Mexico. Where's it burning? I read something about Manitoba is where this fire is burning. So I'll have to check that out. I'm going to write a post on it a little bit later. Just wanted to give you a preliminary, know what's going on. High temperatures today. Okay, and again, remember that we may have this be a little cooler by a couple of degrees with that smoke. So looking at temperatures in the low 80s, and tomorrow looking at temperatures in the mid 80s, and Wednesday mid to upper 80s. And then after that cold front comes through on Wednesday, it cools a touch back down into the 70s and low 80s, and then as we head toward the weekend, back to the mid 80s. So we're definitely into a summer type pattern. One last thing for you, 6 to 10 day forecast, above normal temperatures, and splitting on the precip. 8 to 14 day forecast, call it the third week in July, and above normal temperatures, and maybe kind of splitting it on the precipitation. So over the next week to 2 weeks, we're looking at probably above normal temperatures on the way, and that means a lot of 85 to maybe 93 degree days, somewhere in there. Maybe a stretch where we get 2 or 3 90 degree plus days in a row, at least in the southern 2/3 of lower Michigan. And the rain slowing down. The rain is slowing down. It looks like we're going to have a rain chance about every 3 to 4 days, and it looks like that rain will be a 1 to 3 hour cold front moving through, not an all-day type deal. So weather, summery, definitely, but on the smoky side, and that also means some great sunsets and some great sunrises too, so be aware of that. I'll keep you updated through the week. Right now, the severe weather season continues to be very quiet, and it looks like that will probably continue for this week as well. Have yourselves a great Monday. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me this morning. We'll see you back here tomorrow.